Usually when we talk about video production, there's this expectation of heavy machinery. You open up Premiere or After Effects, and you're just staring at this massive dashboard.
Right. Timelines everywhere, multiple audio tracks.
Yeah. It feels like you're piloting a spaceship just to get a single idea onto a screen. But a new technical guide we're looking at for today's deep dive takes that entire dashboard and just throws it out the window.
It really does. It maps out a workflow to turn a text blog article into a fully published YouTube video in like 30 minutes.
And the crazy part is, you don't open a single video editor.
Exactly. And you don't even rely on YouTube's official developer APIs. The whole pipeline basically runs on Google NotebookLM and 3 open source tools.
So our mission today is to break down this no editor, no API workflow so you can actually apply it to your own content. Okay, let's unpack this.
do.
To bypass the video editor, we obviously need a way to generate and sync media from just text, right?
Yeah, so the workflow starts in Google NotebookLM. You just feed it your article, and it spits out 2 things: a natural-sounding audio podcast and a PDF slide deck.
Okay, so that's the foundation. From there, you hand those files over to the first open source tool, which is called Video Maker.
Right, and it approaches video creation in a totally different way than a standard editor. Because, well, your slides are static images, right? So it encodes the video at just 1 frame per second. And it uses hardware acceleration to just offload the work directly to your graphics card.
Oh, wow. So it rapidly stitches those static images together without, calculating motion or rendering complex transitions.
Exactly. But the really clever part is how it syncs the audio to those slides.
Yeah, the guy calls it a greedy forward matching algorithm. I kind of picture it like a really attentive human slide operator sitting in the back of an auditorium.
That's a great analogy.
Right. They're listening to the speaker, reading the slides, and they only click to the next slide when they hear the matching keywords. No manual time codes needed.
What's fascinating here is that the human operator in your example is actually 2 AI models working together.
Wait, really? 2 models?
Yeah. First, you have OpenAI's Whisper, which analyzes the audio to create precise word-by-word timestamps.
Okay.
Simultaneously, Tesseract OCR, which is an optical character recognition tool, reads the text right off your PDF slides.
So it just walks down the audio transcription, comparing the words to the text on the side?
Exactly. And when the overlap score jumps, boom, the slide advances automatically.
That is so smart. Okay, so now we have a perfectly synced video sitting on a hard drive, but we have to actually get it onto YouTube.
Which is usually tedious.
Yeah, normally you're manually writing out chapters, researching tags, doing all the uploading.
But the second tool, video-metadata, automates all of that. It scans your original blog article and extracts the section headings to build your chapter timestamps.
Oh, nice.
And it pulls out these thematic 2 to 4 word tags, which actually tend to outperform manually researched ones.
Because they use the exact terminology your target audience is already searching for, right?
Exactly. So your metadata is totally ready to go.
Here's where it gets really interesting, though. The final tool, Video Publisher, grabs the video and the metadata to publish it as a private draft. But it doesn't use YouTube's official data API.
No, it uses a CamelFox anti-detect browser session.
Right. And to be clear for you listening, CamelFox is a specialized browser that basically tricks websites into thinking an automated bot is a real human clicking a mouse. I have to push back here, though. Is simulating a human browser session really a smart or reliable way to do this compared to just using official Google APIs?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, it is incredibly practical for speed and accessibility. Getting official permission from Google is tough.
Yeah, you have to prove you're an approved developer.
Right. You navigate this maze of security checks, complex OAuth setups, strict quota limits. This tool bypasses the developer maze entirely. It basically puts on a disguise and walks through the front door like a normal user.
But you're trading official support for a hack. Like if you run too many simulated sessions or your browser profile isn't kept strictly private, it could end badly.
Oh, absolutely. If someone gets your session cookies, Google will likely flag the activity. They could even suspend your account.
Yeah.
The guide explicitly warns that you must respect the risks. It mimics human clicks to save you from developer headaches, but you really have to manage it carefully.
So high reward, but handle with care. Zooming out, this entire 25-minute workflow requires 0 manual editing.
None at all.
NotebookLM generates the content, and these 3 command line tools handle the sync, the metadata, and the upload.
It completely removes the friction of turning text into a visual asset.
Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a final thought to ponder. The The author notes that these tools are essentially starter templates for AI agents, like Claude Code.
Which is a wild concept.
Right. If an AI can generate the content and autonomously type the commands to run this publishing pipeline, how long until we see fully autonomous, self-managing YouTube channels optimizing their own growth?
Wow. At that point, that heavy, complicated video editing dashboard hasn't just been bypassed.
Exactly. It's completely invisible.